The Universities of Wisconsin school system has reached a deal with Republican lawmakers that would scale back diversity positions.
Yeah, the deal comes after Republican lawmakers previously had threatened to completely cut diversity programs.
NBC 15's Tyler Peters joining us now. And Tyler, you spoke with students on campus today who shared how they feel about all this.
Students used words like alarming, shocking, and disappointing when describing how they felt about the university's deal with Republican lawmakers. The deal freezing hiring for diversity positions through 2026.
Also a compromise that allows us to hold on to our core values.
UW-Madison Chancellor Jennifer Mnuchin joined Universities of Wisconsin President Jay Rothman Friday, announcing a deal with Republican lawmakers. The deal is set to scale back diversity positions. It will not remove diversity programs, but it will stop hiring for them.
Our commitment to DE&I remains. Diversity and inclusion are core values of our universities. But we are also open to changing how some of those positions can more directly benefit student retention and graduation.
Back in October, Republican lawmakers blocked pay raises for UW employees until it cut spending on positions that promote diversity. The deal also drops an affirmative action hiring program for faculty and will create a position at UW-Madison focused on conservative thought.
We've agreed to partly reimagine how we go about our work to emphasize student success, which already, of course, is an incredibly important priority.
After Friday's deal, UW employees will now receive a pay raise. One UW-Madison student says this deal is a step backwards.
It's a really sad missed opportunity because a lot of students won't come to the university if they don't feel like they can have good resources.
Another UW-Madison student says the school is moving in the wrong direction.
It just shows like what you stand for, and if that's what the school stands for, I definitely don't support it.
UW will shift 43 current diversity positions to focus on student success. The Board of Regents are hosting a special meeting tomorrow to formally vote for the plan. In studio, Tyler Peters, NBC 15 News.
Tyler, thank you. And we also got a statement from Republican state leaders about the agreement reached with the universities. And Assembly Speaker Robin Vos said in part, quote, "Our caucus objective has always been aimed at dismantling the bureaucracy and division related to DEI and reprioritizing our universities toward an emphasis on what matters, student success and achievement."